Remix. I can see through it. I can see your movement. I can see through it. I can see the bullshit. I can see through it. I can see your movement. I can see through it. I can see.
Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku Figure here, to continue my Fake Runner Lostbelt number 2 Let's Plays. Oh boy, find more Valkyries! Let's go! Riders are weak to assassins. So let's do this. Alright, so. Riders are weak to assassins, so we'll change this out for an assassin. Change it out for you. And then we'll have this, like this. And we'll be hopefully okay? Let's see, do any assassins have a thing on them? If they do, that'd be kind of great. But I don't think so. Most people put it on a caster. So we'll just pick a caster and, well, hopefully this works out. It should. I don't think it wouldn't, you know, so let go. Let go. Also, if you guys like to support me, support the channel, check out the links in the description for my Patreon and my Ko-fi. Patreon gets you access to my Discord server, any tier you donate to, and all the other stuff. So, yeah. Alright. Excuse me. Sister Brynhild. Okay, sorry, I was looking at something. How can there be so much difference between our performance, output, equipment? No, it can't just be that. There's something else going on. My glasses are giving me a headache, so I'm gonna take them off. You fight well, sisters. Better even than your specifications should allow. But one of the things I gained in meeting Sigurd was a human heart. It is something uncontrollable, something wholly different from our natural state. At times, the feelings it inspires can drive one to madness. Drastic mood swings, wavering, faulty functionality, excessive heat. Now that you three have been alive for so long, I see you all have human hearts as well. You all have intense emotions, and your spearmanship reflects it. I'm so glad to see that. What? Huh? Love, hate, joy, grief. They all flicker like flames in the wind. Sometimes they shrink to embers, but other times they explode into all-consuming blazes. But even in the tiniest embers show that there is something lurking within your circuits. That's not true! Don't be ridiculous, sister. We are autonomous machines. We may now belong to the Queen rather than Odin, but that doesn't mean we've gained emotions. You're wrong. We don't have emotions. Do you take us for a human? We would never allow something so unstable within ourselves. Okay. Oh, sister. Oh, sister from proper human history. Why did it come to this? First you preach at us, then you tell us we're not even Valkyries. I knew it. You have gone mad. Your mixed feelings for Sigurd have tainted and twisted you. Once you are a proud, unwavering, fearless sister, you gathered the souls of fallen heroes tirelessly. No more. Your affections have corrupted your mind. Oh boy. Rudd, your magical energy is leaking. You need to calm down. This can't stand. It can't. How dare you! Sister! Ah! Okay. Yeah. That. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Just the two and another extra. Alright, well. Okay. Wow, that was a lot. Okay, well, we're gonna do that. Wait. Let's do this.
どこだ
Okay. This is what we'll do. We'll do that. This should work the way I want it to. It's working the way I want it to. Just don't kill her before I can NP you. Please. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Killer, killer, killer. Killer, killer, killer. Yeah! Bye.
同意隊権限開始同期開始みんな行くよラグナロクビームスラッシュ
This is fine. This is fine. Bedivere here's to say wait. Here to save the day. Oh my god. That was like the weirdest. I don't even know what happened. Okay. And she gonna kick the bucket if they attack her one more time. Oh, yep, there she is. Okay. Hi, Scotty. This is awkward. This is what we're gonna do. Nobody has any quick card effectiveness, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let's see what happens here. Hopefully this works out the way I want to. Didn't get an instant death, but that's okay. There we go. Rest should be East Plat. Oh, okay, well, it's not great, but it's okay. It's fine. This is fine. Let's just do this. Because we can. Skeleton. Like I used to call it back in my Camelot Let's Plays. Hey, we did it. He's glad. Awesome. It's a lot easier than you think it would be, I guess, which is interesting, but you know. It's fine. Alright. We loved our sister. Whenever I see two birds flying up in the sky, I think back to the long distant past, We loved everything about everyone. Not some manic, feverish sense. It was a kind or gentle love, like the spring sun warming your skin. At least, that's how it felt to me. And yet, you threw yourself headfirst into frighteningly hot emotions, into feelings so powerful they could and did change you. You turned from what a Valkyrie was meant to be. Sister, oh sister. Even here in our Lostbelt, you followed your heart straight to your death. After falling for a human, you gave yourself over to love, only to be betrayed and despised. And soon after, you died. You lived for love, were betrayed by love, and died for love. We were scared. We were terrified. The way you died was so terrible, so beautiful. It was unbefitting of a Valkyrie, that valuing heroes' souls over all else. Your new heart shone so bright we couldn't help but fear it even as we were drawn to it. But then again... Yes, Father, you're right. We've been broken for a long, long time. We already had our own. Yes, sister, we already know what it's like to have human hearts. We know what it is to have feelings so intense they burn you up inside, like fire. We don't know what romance is. We know nothing of love. So then, what is this fire inside us that continues to burn uninhabited? Unabated, not uninhabited, I don't know. Brynhild, Sigdrifia. I can't help but wish you would call my name, our names, with those icy cold lips. Even as I bury these awful, hideous thoughts deep within my heart. This feeling, colder than the merciless ice and hotter than raging fires. This is neither love nor romance. This is what humans call envy. Okay. Sure. Oh, dead. An enormous spear has pierced us both. The first of us, Thrud, did not move to avoid Brynhild's final attack. The second of us, Hildur, ran towards Thrud without a second thought, choosing to be impaled alongside. Damn. The third of us, Ordeline, saw her two sisters impaled before her very eyes. Thrud! Hildur! Oh, why? It's like you're both. This can't be right. Ooh, like a human heart. We're not like you. We're not. This fire that burns inside us is so very, very ugly. We could never hope to be like you, sister. Still, I should have known. Even if you are from proper human history, you're still our sister. You saw right through us, as you always did. Even back when you played with us in our childhood. All we could manage was to follow you poorly. Yeah, you finally said it, Thrud. I feel the same way, of course. This is so sad. I thought we could hold our own at least a little better, but I guess this is our limit. We can't beat you, sister, even if our performance output and equipment surpass yours. There's no way we could ever kill you. Even so, I'd say we did pretty well. I think so too. Let's go out together, Thread. Yes, of course. I would be happy to go with you. Ordeline, I'm so sorry for dragging you into our self-destruction. But once Sister awoke, this was inevitable. It's kind of sad. I'm sorry. I can't bring you along. I know. You're shocked by this, because you're not as broken as we are. That's why this heart, this envy, this death is ours alone. I'm sorry, Ordeline, our beloved little sister. We want you to follow your own heart as well, Ordeline. I'm sure you have one too. So follow it, wherever it takes you. Oh, that's kind of sad. The 2 Valkyrie commanders have disappeared. Oh. This can't be. Thread. Hildur. Sister Brunhild. Why did... I don't understand. I don't understand. Why did they... It was like they chose to. Ordeline. I can hear Sister's words ringing out. The shadow border has already stopped moving. The Friends giants are far away, and our throngs of Valkyries that once filled the skies are nowhere to be seen. The only one left now is the third of us, Ordeline, and... I don't understand. I just don't understand. How did it come to this? As she spoke those words, Ordeline took flight, leaving her sister behind. She vanished somewhere among the clouds, never once looking back at her sister still on the ground. Sad. Damn. Damn, game out here making me feel bad with these sisters. God damn. Damn, that was sad. Okay. Story only chapter. You who was like the spring sunshine. Oh boy. Section 12. You who was like the spring sunshine. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Who are we gonna talk to? Scotty, Ophelia, Kaya. Oh, Pepe. Are you getting enough sleep, honey? You'll be in no position to lecture Kodak if you aren't taking good care of yourself, you know. I always knew you were diligent and efficient, but I didn't have you figure for the sort to keep this thing bottled up. Be honest. Have you looked in a mirror lately? Is he talking to Ophelia, I assume? You might have bags under your eyes, and you looked healthy enough, but you seem completely listless. Anything on your mind, honey? I'm here to listen if you need to vent for a bit. Okay. Pepe still doesn't know about Russia. I don't think there's any way I'd be able to hide it from him if I started talking. I'm fine. No need to worry about me. I don't have time to talk right now in any case. But thanks anyway, Pepe. It was nice of you to call me. Oh, don't you worry, honey. I was just one missing you, you know. It's nothing but stuffy men around here, so you're just a breath of fresh air. I really should say, though, your perfect knight is a little bit of a disappointment. He's obviously not doing your mental health any favors. Yes, I suppose that's true. He is why I've been so worried, but... How are things with your Lostbelt king? I hear she's nice as those sorts go. Yes, she is. Queen Skadi protects the people left in Scandinavia in her own godly way. But it is the way of the one who is absolute in all things. She talks of love, but her version of it is so great that I can't even fathom it. I see. And Kaya isn't exactly dependable when it comes to these sorts of things. Okay then, I need to say this. I know I might be the last person you want to hear this from. But your Lostbelt tree is impressive. I mean, it's already spitting out seeds. Only because this Lostbelt so happened to be rich. I can't take any credit. Besides, they all withered away. If only I'd managed to keep a tiny sample, I could have had something to report back to Lord Kishitara. Now, no more pouting. Chin up, honey. The fact that you got any seeds at all proves that your tree is growing well. And that means you have a great relationship with your Lostbelt's king. You're doing great, Ophelia. Thank you. This is separate from our whole cryptor deal, but I'm going to give you some advice. Go easy on yourself. Huh? I don't mean as a mage. I mean as a woman. You may not like wearing makeup, but a little foundation wouldn't kill you. Your skin might be smooth and blemish-free now, but you really think that'll last with all the stress you've been putting yourself under? You've got a lovely face, honey. Don't hide it by always staring at the ground. Besides, don't you want to look your best for Wood-Eye? Yes, I do. I can't put anything past you, can I? Oops. I just call it like I see it. Haha, I still have a long way to go myself. I really have no business intruding so much on your secrets. However, I just love it. Anyway, I'd better go. Besides, I'm worried about our dear Kodak. It'd be nice if I could get in touch with Russia, but he just refuses to answer my calls. Oh well, if I can't get in touch with him now that Chaldea showed up there, I guess that's kind of an answer on its own. Bye. So, Brynhild has finally awakened. So much for all that work to keep her a secret. Oh, hello, alien bitch. Whatever the fuck you are. You again. What do you want? Are you here to scold me? Are you saying I should have killed her when I had the chance? I tried. Believe me, I really tried. But I just couldn't do it. I knew she died once, when her love went unrequited. That's why I just couldn't bring myself to kill her. It's not because I saw myself in her. I'm not so narcissistic that just to compare myself to a legendary Valkyrie. I just thought I could never do what she did. I flinched, instinctively. Brynhild is stronger than I'll ever be. I mean, she's a fucking Valkyrie, of course. Everything about her, and the way she lived her life. How could I ever kill someone like that? Especially by using the demonic sword of the man she loved. Fair. I just couldn't do it. Then the queen decided to love her, which meant she had to be kept alive. Okay. The fuck? So Hello. Talking to yourself again. I see being a cryptor doesn't keep you from feeling lonely at night. You really are a woman, aren't you, Ophelia? Shut up. Go. What are you glaring at me for? Isn't there someone else you should be trying to get rid of? Me? I can't wait to see what happens next. Be quiet and go away. I don't recall ordering you to leave your spirit form. You did hear the news, right? It didn't take long for Thrud and Hildur to get themselves killed. It's only a matter of time until Brynhild and Chaldea show up here again. I can't wait. Let's see to put it in terms you'd understand, Master. Sunday is close at hand. Ah, the feeling. Okay, bye. Weird. But okay. Now what? Sunday. No. Please go away. You can't come here. Stay away. Mash. Lord Kishitara. Hello? Oh, it's you. Commander Orderline, returning to base. Orderlinde, or whatever the fuck your name is. The three of us commanders decided to engage the enemy alone. We were defeated. We lost over 100 mass-produced units, and Commanders Thrud and Hilder were killed. The units returned to the castle underground hangar. Thrud and Hilder both disappeared after their deaths. My sisters and I underestimate our enemy's capabilities. It seems like the Chaldean Remnant's power and the resources are sufficient enough to eliminate us now that Brynhild has awakened and joined them. But again, it almost seems to me as if Thrud and Hilder wanted our sisters to destroy them. Or Delane. You're crying. No, I am not. Thrud and Hilder couldn't possibly have fought just to die. They were both genuinely trying to kill her. They used their full power in the attempt, but they were still defeated. I should be proud that they each died a warrior's death. And yet, for some reason, water keeps dripping from my eyes, Ophelia. It is not completely inexplicable. I am, after all, a little broken myself. I can never be like a mass-produced unit. I can understand why they did that, at least somewhat. We were moved to choose how we would die, even though we weren't given the order to do so. That's how much we love our sister. I see. So even you, or rather, all Valkyries, can't help but cling to the ones you love. I think Ophelia doesn't understand what love is. Clearly. I guess. Okay. Assassins are weak to casters. Casters, give me all the casters. Let's change this lineup. Casters, give me all the casters. Caster here. Change that. Let's go assassin. Saber. Okay, and then I think this will be okay. Hopefully it will be. If not, it's going to be really bad. But this should be okay, so let's... yeah. Lego my Lego. Oh boy. Back at the border. Alright, so... I trust you all understand why I ordered you to make your report before going to rest, but to be clear, we are still in a state of emergency. Without the paper moon, we can't hope to escape this Lostbelt, since we needed to navigate void space. So I want you to understand that it was incredibly difficult for me. Shut up. To order you to write a report after you are so exhausted from working so hard over the past week. Took your sweet time getting to the point. Anyway, great work, you two.
Whoa! Thank you, Mr. Manuer. But it's okay. We thought it was important that we write up a report. Right, Senpai?
I always did like to get my homework done early. I mean, the second one's true for me, to be honest.
Oh, I'm sorry for dragging you into it then. No, it's fine, Mash, it's fine.
Yep, well done with the report. I already looked it over. Bottom line, you two did great. Way better than I was expecting. For one thing, you recruited not one, but 2 heroic spirits to our side. There's Napoleon Bonaparte, Emperor of France. That's me. It's a pleasure to meet you in person, tiny mademoiselle.
Fow!
You two, your Imperial Majesty. And then we have... Hello, everyone. It's nice to meet all of you. I'm sorry it took me so long to introduce myself. I am Brynhild, a heroic spirit from proper human history, yeah. Okay. I am happy to lend you my strength. Did you say Brynhild? Then you must be the Valkyrie who killed Sigurd. I am.
Fow.
Well, technical advisor, I'd say victory is good as ours now, wouldn't you? Perhaps we'll even get to see Brynhild's legend reenacted before our eyes. I don't know. I don't like to count my chickens before they've hatched. Besides, Sigurd isn't our only enemy here. We've also got to contend with this Lostbelt's king, Skadi. And there's Kaya, who's shown up here as well. Plus that other character, Ophelia. I'd say that out of those 3, it's pretty clear who the biggest challenge will be. Skadi. She's an actual goddess here. Yep, she's the unquestioned ruler here, and even more dangerous than Sigurd. I'm still amazed that her magical energy made up every flake of snow in this world. Unfortunately, that means she knows what we're up to. I think I can hide us from her while we're stationary, but she's bound to notice when we get moving. She might not treat us like enemies now, but if we do make an enemy of her, there will be nowhere to hide. In which case, there will be no surprising the opposition or making any sort of escape. Right now, I'm just hoping it doesn't come to that. We have no way of being sure it won't. There's no telling how she might respond once she learns we mean to eventually cut down the tree of emptiness. I guess so. She might even decide to attack us on the spot. Still, if a goddess said we shouldn't leave the tree for later, I guess we shouldn't ignore her. You there, girl. You swear you obtained this information from a goddess?
Yes, the scroll was an amalgamation of 3 different divine spirits.
Then you're absolutely sure she's...
Yes.
If the consensus of multiple divine spirits we definitely can't ignore it. Okay. Very well then. It seems we have no choice but to make cutting down the tree of emptiness a top priority. As of now, that is just as important as luring out Sigurd and taking back the paper moon. I think you're right. It looks like the tree of emptiness is more dangerous than we originally thought. Still, that doesn't mean we should be reckless about making an enemy of Skadi. As I recall, Sarah said she stopped Sigurd and the Valkyries from killing you. That seems like an excellent sign that we can reason with her. If push comes to shove, I can always dazzle her with my exquisite charm and... God, shut up. Yeah, it might well end up coming to that, just based on what you've told us. I get the sense that Skadi is trying to determine who is right in the right, us or the Cryptors. Cryptors, whatever. I mean, if she wasn't, I'm pretty sure the Shadow Border would have been buried under an avalanche by now. That would make our current enemy. Our most pressing foe right now is the traitorous Cryptors, particularly Ophelia, as well as her servant. Indeed. Right now we need to take on Sigurd and the team we've gathered. Brynhild's noble phantasm was made when she killed Sigurd. so it should be up to the task again. Yes, by my spirit and soul, I promise I will bring Sigurd to heal. Don't forget about me, and let's not be confused about this. As far as I'm concerned, you're all part of my new Grandee army. If you're looking to win, I'm the man for the job. As they say, victory lies ahead. I'm gonna have simple water. Alright. Oh, I definitely have high hopes for you. Though I don't know about this new Grandee army, Twello. To be clear, I have high hopes for your potential as well. In particular, that trump card you said you attained when you materialized. Actually, I was hoping you'd be good as to just tell us what it is already. Sorry, no can do. It goes against everything a secret weapon is of last resort stands for. Sorry, I can't oblige, my brilliant mademoiselle. Still, I could get used to this mademoiselle stuff. Anyway, I take this as a means we can also count on this divine spirit amalgamation to help us out. Yep, I can't promise anything at this point, but I'm fairly certain she'll join us if we can make our way that far to the castle. Oh, the one in the dungeon. Let me see. Ah, yes, here's the page. I see. A daughter of the Einsborn family. This could be a stroke of luck. Oh. The Einsborns had a relatively little contact with the clock tower, but my family is one of the few with some connection to them. In fact, I'll have you know our own musket homunculus technique is. Why don't you say that for another time, huh? Say, our next smoke break or something. But I'm not a smoker. Alright, we've got giants wandering about in every part of this land, along with at least a few dozen more mass-produced Valkyries. It's that kind of military might that normally keeps Scotty's castle an impenetrable fortress. But at this point, she's still waiting to see how things play out, which means we should actually be able to get into the place. So we better wrap things up before she changes her mind. That's true. Based on everything we've seen so far, the Queen isn't one to go on the attack. I don't believe she would treat us as an obstacle unlike the Valkyries. That lady's all about love. She as good as said, Jesus, she wasn't going to interfere. That's just the sort of woman, goddess she is. Those mass productions will give us grief later if their commander loses it, like earlier today. But at least we shouldn't have to worry about the giants. That said, there's some real tough fire giants hanging out in there too. Still, none of that is beyond our ability to deal with. So to put it all together, we have Brynhild, with the exception of mythological affinity for one of our major foes, Napoleon Bonaparte, who excels at directing armies, and protection from Sitanai, the divine spirit amalgamation. I'd say that gives us pretty good odds. So our goal is to take out Sigurd and reason with the Queen, killing both birds with one stone, or at least two stones thrown really close together. The only thing we can't really account for, much as I wish otherwise, is the Cryptor's mystic eye. Oh, I think I can do something about that. Really? I think that might mean we're just about good to go. Foul! Our goal is to take back the Paper Moon and learn the location of this Lostbelt Tree of Emptiness. As far as locating either, we'll most likely have to capture the Cryptor again like we did in Russia, or get the Queen to tell us herself. The latter's a tall order, but the former, not entirely impossible. If things end up getting a bit rough, Gordy can step in with his mad charm and orderly skills. Indeed, just sit back and let me take care of it. Her frozen heart won't last a minute against the sizzle of my extra crispy bacon and eggs. Oh my god. Oh? You mean you're not going to use Magecraft or a Truth Serum or something? You're real softy for a mage. It all depends on the situation. If push comes to shove, I always have my Goth Punch to fall back on. Although, I don't see someone with mystic eyes being all that receptive to my charms. Not to mention, Tuli warned me I would be the one in tears if I tried going up against a woman. Who's Tuli?
We can cross that bridge when we come to it. Besides, this all assumes we can beat Sigurd. Once we defeat a heroic spirit of his caliber, Ophelia might just kind of roll over.
Okay, you're really relieved to hear that, aren't you, Director? Don't be ridiculous. I'm still willing to use the plan with the greatest chance of success.
Alright, so it's settled. Shadowborder will keep heading towards the castle in Old Oslo. We'll need to stop in Torsby since it's too dangerous to keep driving at night, but even so, we should arrive before noon tomorrow. I'm sorry, Mash and Sarah. I know there's a child waiting. Yeah, there's a child waiting for you in one of the villages. The less content we have, the better. I'm sure you're well aware of this, but for them, our very existence is, well.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's continue on. Go to the deck after the sun sets. Sure. Why not?
Oh, hello, Sarah.
Hi, Brynhild.
I just came out here to look at the stars. Would you mind if I joined you?
Not at all.
Thank you.
What happened if I turned in for the night? I'm sorry about Thread and Hildur.
Please pay it no mind. It is in my nature to kill. That is, at least the sort of heroic spirit that humanity has made me out to be. This spear was meant to kill heroes. In essence, it is a noble phantasm designed to kill those with truly heroic souls, those worthy of my love. It is the purpose of my existence. There is no more perfect spear for me, who killed a great hero. Yes, Lord Mazik was right. I am the Valkyrie who killed Sigurd. Indeed, there is no better way to describe me.
I'm sure he didn't mean anything, but I'm sorry he was so cruel.
It's all right. There was nothing cruel in what he said. My purpose here was to reenact my legend. It is often where my fate leads me.
Oh, it's kind of sad.
Let me sit down. There's something you should know about me. I used to be an inhuman Valkyrie. I was a being who lacked a human heart, just like my sisters. I was a sort of machine, always in harvesting human souls to bring to Valhalla for Ragnarok. The souls of the other Valkyries and I harvested were intended to serve in Odin's army. So I carried out the orders I was given and dedicated myself to collecting souls. But one day, I ended up guiding a warrior to victory who was not the one Odin wanted. Instead of aiding the elderly something, I lent my aid to a young warrior named Agnar. In a rage, Odin stripped me of my divinity and most of my strength, turning me into a mortal woman for all intents and purposes. Before sealing me away in the palace of fire atop Mount whatever, those slain stretched all the way to Asgard. That was when
what?
That was when Sigurd appeared. He tore through the divine shields guarding the palace, even destroying my armor, and cradled me in his arms.
Aww.
He knew of King Something's prophecy that said rescuing me would lead to his own death, but he still did it. Aww. And he did so anyway. He did not hesitate for an instant. Aww. Sigurd said that he had no intention of defying the prophecy or of loving me. But he did. He loved me very much,
He called it love at first sight. And I fell in love as well. I taught him everything I knew about runes, and our love only grew. Aww. But as the prophecy foretold, we would never be married. There was another woman. She plotted to steal Sigurd's memories and betrothed me to another man. Oof. I refused, but unfortunately, there was nothing I could do. He, Sigurd, used the runes I taught him to transform into that other man, and told me, "Accept my hand in marriage." He never did understand what the tears I shed in that moment truly meant. After they took Sigurd from me and betrothed me to Gunnar, what happened? I killed them. All of them. I killed and killed. Over and over, one after the other. I killed and killed and killed and killed. I believe I had the innocent Guthmore help me, but in the end, I was the one who killed them all. I didn't know who had robbed Sigurd of his memories, you see. So I slaughtered my family and followers of Sigurd's new beloved. I did my best to confine myself to the warriors. But in my blind fury, I think I may have raised my spear against the defenseless, even children. I let the fires raging within me spill out and consume everything. The only man I loved is Sigurd, none other. No one, not one single solitary person, may touch me but him. Blah. Even now, I remember screaming out into the flames, laughing wildly. Yeah, very yandere of you. And then I plunged my own spear into my chest. Damn. I'm dangerous. I want to see Sigurd again. I want to embrace him. I want to kill him. After all this time, there's still a fire burning inside me, endlessly driving me to that. Even now that I am a heroic spirit, a shadow projected by humanity. The version of me inscribed in the throne is based on the moment I killed him, wreathed in the flames of madness. Why are you not a berserker? Then again, isn't her swimsuit a berserker? That's why I can kill him. Why I will kill him. That's why I was able to kill my adoring sisters. Why I was able to kill Sigurd before, despite my love. Isn't it painful for you? No. What? What would be painful for me is if he is truly doing terrible things here in this Lostbelt. The Sigurd I loved was a good, just man. That's why I want to thank you, Sarah. I'm so grateful for you taking me in. You could have easily threatened me as nothing more than a weapon to lay to his demonic sword to waste, but instead you... Foo! Oh, yes. It seems we've been discovered. Come, let's go back. It gets very chilly in Scandinavia at night, and we wouldn't want you to catch cold. Come, Sarah. Tomorrow's bound to be a day of a fierce battle. You should rest for now what lies ahead. Thanks for the talk, Bryn. Nice to know more about you. Driving along in my shadow border. Okay. We're moving about 120 kilometers per hour. The engine and the derivative train are both looking good. We're heading around the mountains just as planned. Only 100 kilometers to go until we reach Old Oslo. In space, we should be there by noon. Assuming we don't encounter any obstacles, of course. Let's pray for nothing yeah, we're about to get attacked a bit. You should know better than to rely on a prayer. A true mage is never surprised. He accounts for every possible eventuality. He deals with every bump in the road calmly and efficiently. Just look at me. You don't see me praying. Besides, has it escaped your notice that the only god to pray to here is their queen, who has been around here since the age of gods? Not only, no, our only choice is to keep calm and carry on. Of wisdom and knowledge is the only weaponry we need.
Nice, very nice. You sounded like a leader just there.
Mind you, our new director's doing his best to keep his chin up and his nerves down. You're not going to let him outdo us, are you? Good point. Thanks, Da Vinci. I'm feeling a lot more motivated now. That was a compliment, right? Oh well, this is all part of the course with the new mission underway.
Excuse me, but are you sure this is where I should be? Wouldn't it be better for me to be outside with the others?
It's nice of you to ask, Brynhild, but don't worry about it. You're the key heroic spirit in this mission. It wouldn't do for you to be out front just now. Mash, Emperor, Sarah, can you hear me okay? I guess we're outside? Yep. Oh! This wind is great. Just make sure you don't get blown away, you two.
Understood. Make sure you stay close behind me and my shield master. I should be able to block some of the wind. If that fails, we can always use a rope.
We're fine, but it's really hard to talk with all this wind.
Sorry about that. Just hold it a little longer. There's no telling when more mass-produced Valkyries might show up. So we need you up there and ready to respond quickly if they do. Holmes and I did design the border to endure bombardments, but there's really only so much we can do for that, you know? Oh, oh.
Well, they're here already? No, wait. It's not coming from the sky. Multiple large magical energy sentinels detected. Must be a group of giants.
Yep, I see them. So they're a real tough bunch. And they're moving to cut off the border's path too. Anywhere, hit the emergency brakes. All hands prepare for battle.
You got it. Let's go, Private.
Get ready to fight, Mash. Yes, Master. Switching Ortonex from standby mode to combat mode. Now! Go ahead and stop the border whenever you're ready. Good to go at any time.
Okay. Let's do some fighting and some winning. Fighting and winning is what we do here. We do it all the time. Alright. Fight and win, let's go. Let's fight and win, let's go. Go and win and fight. Heck yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's fight, let's win. So far, it looks like it's a bunch of fights that don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. But that's okay. Alright, go ahead and pop that just because I can. Because I'm sure berserkers are on our ass very soon. Just get that feeling. And I'm like, I don't want that to be a problem, per se. Okay. That's cool. Alright. Nice, nice. Nice. Caesar-chan. We need a JoJo meme. We need JoJo meme. When you love JoJo memeing. JoJo memes are good memes. Very good meme. I think it's the time we do. JoJo memes. Memes of JoJo. Gotta fight, gotta win, gotta fight, gotta win. Gonna fight, gonna win, we gonna win this battle.
お望みのまま。
It's gonna be amazing.
そう
It's gonna be
ければ
amazing.
甘く
I don't know why I'm singing, even though I suck at singing really badly. I suck at singing. I'm bad at it.
そうだ無駄だ
Let's take them out.
甘く
Let's destroy them before they destroy us. Alright.
お望みいいとも何
甘く
そうです
Oh boy.
行くぞ
Why not?
何サービスだとも罠だそうです
It's like, why not? Why the heck not? Am I right? That's not bad. Could be much worse.
こういうのどう
真っ赤なゼリーをかけてあげる
だお任せ
Let's fight, let's
夢のよ
win.
う
Let's get Elizabeth stuff
な
up
何何事もやればできるさ
as much as we can so she can fight, so she can win. Elizabeth, ooh, ooh, whoa, oh. Oh, man. Cringe, bro. You posted cringe, you're gonna lose
スペシャ
subs.
ルコラボよバートリハロウィン LJ ベト
Eh, not bad.
ディナータイムね
But we did it.
ごちそうさま次の夜までおやすみなさい
Alright. We did it. Oh, we did it. We beat their asses. Any more story? You're gonna throw at me? Yes. Alright. Oh. Did we arrive? Or are we gonna see? Yeah. I see they still have not yet learned their lesson. I do not regret deciding to love them, but I admit I did not expect them to be so tenacious. But I will accept that part of them as well. I love them just the same. Ah, my human children. My heroic spirits of humanity. What a sorry sight you make. You seem to have confused stubbornness with persistence. Are you sure about this, Your Majesty? They have been causing all sorts of trouble in your Lostbelt. Are you really not going to punish them, even after they destroyed dozens of your precious envoys? Divine punishment is death, and it is not something to be doled out lightly. Death eventually comes to all who live. So there is no need for me to help it along. I wish only to grant mercy and love. Having said that, though the envoys did go into that battle of their own accord, the Chaldeans were overly bold. Perhaps I let them get away with too much, if they tried to enter my castle while riding that wave of success. I'm afraid that may lead to their deaths this time. How deplorable. The knight and the cryptor are both eager to fight them, it seems. Are they still out on the bridge? Last I checked, looks like they're both planning to meet our interlopers head-on. If it were me, I'd be cutting off their escape first, especially since there's not only one way in or out. But I suppose men who are conceived, nobody can ever beat them. They don't believe in little tricks like that. You mean the demonic sword? I will say, this does bring back memories. Gram was once Odin's sword, as bright and powerful as the sun itself. Sigmund won it after overcoming Odin's test, and passed it on to his son. Excuse me. It is both ancient and newly reborn. With that at his command, Sigurd is powerful indeed. Oh, Jesus. Powerful enough to compel even me to keep an eye on him. I do not think there is any human in all of Scandinavia capable of defeating him. Former goddess demigod, one of Odin's daughters. Brynhild may have once been the greatest Valkyrie in all of the Norse lands. But not even she can defeat Sigurd Jesus. Yes, I certainly hope that proves to be true. Yeah, we can hope. But don't know for sure. I feel like she's gonna die, probably. Again, that's gonna suck for her. But that's all the time we got for this Let's Play, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. And next time, we gonna fight who knows what. So, hope you guys enjoyed this part. And I'll see you guys in whatever Let's Play video I do next is, okay? Bye!